There's a material called Fanta Black. It's recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records as the blackest material in the world. With this super black material, no matter what shape or silhouette, from the front, it's all black. Its light absorption rate reaches 99.965%. That means basically no light will be reflected back by it. Vantan Black is a new type of nanomaterial. Its surface is made up of many ultrafine nanotubes. Composed of many ultrafine nanotubes. When light hits the surface, will be refracted by the tightly arranged nanotubes. Until it is completely absorbed. Light particles can't pass through it at all. This super black material is mainly used in high-precision optical instruments, stealth coatings and environmental materials. It can be used in a variety of fields. Of course, where there's the blackest material, there's the whitest. Scientists have developed the world's whitest paint. And it's also been recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records. And has applied for a number of international patents. It is claimed that using this white paint can reduce the use of air conditioning. To reduce the use of air conditioning and thus curb global warming. This whitest paint doesn't look any different from ordinary paints. But its best feature is that it is highly reflective. It can reflect 98.1% of the sun's radiation. Its performance is already comparable to that of its old rival, Vantan Black. At the same time, it can emit infrared heat from the surface of the paint. Because it emits more heat than it absorbs from the sun. The surface can be cooler than the surrounding temperature without consuming energy. Without expending energy. The reason why this paint is so reflective. Because the material contains a very high concentration of barium sulfate. And the barium sulfate particles are of different sizes. That reflect the sun's rays better. Usually the heat protection paints used only reflect about 80% of the sunlight. And it doesn't make the surface any colder than the surroundings. The ultra-white paint not only reduces the absorption of sunlight, it also increases infrared radiation and heat dissipation. It's said to be more effective than central air conditioning. One is the blackest and the other is the whitest. Two extremes. So, what happens when you mix these two materials together? Someone did this experiment. After mixing well, it's still black. What does that mean?